Quigger. Quigger.
And ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Mr. Neil Quigley. Hello, good evening, everybody. Welcome to tonight's Quigger's Plays Pop, Series 3 of my fun weekly pop quiz. Purely as ever for a bit of fun, a bit of a laugh on a Tuesday night. Hope you're well. Hope you had a good week. You've been looking after yourselves and those around you. Hopefully the older members of your family and older friends are now starting to get the vaccinations as we kind of move through 2021. January is done. Traditionally the longest month of any year, and I think that does ring true in particular for this year. So well done for passing January. We're into February. It's a short month. It'll be spring, clocks will be going forward, things will be great before we know it. Welcome, as I said, to tonight's pop quiz. If it's the first time you've joined in, as ever, just explain roughly what happens. I'll ask some questions, I'll give you the answers, we'll have some fun along the way. That's about it. That's the entire plan. There's 30 questions in total, 6 rounds, 5 questions per round, and the rounds are kind of themed as well, but it will all make sense as we go through it. You can play the quiz however you like. There's no real rules about how you get involved. You can play in a massive group and try and answer it all together if you're watching in the same room, or even if you're watching independently, or you can play against each other and have individual scores. It doesn't matter. Traditionally, if you're playing my scoring system, a point per correct answer, which are my answers, and my decision is final if you're playing by my rules and my points. I normally just talk for a few minutes at the start of every pop quiz just to give people the chance to get logged in and find me, because I know what it can be like with finding the right page, finding the right bit, etc, etc. So I don't want anybody to miss the start, because that can be annoying. Also as well, if you want to get in touch during tonight's programme, drop me a message on Messenger. They pop up on the screen and I try and respond to them and say hello as we go along. If I don't, I will get back to you. If I don't manage to see them while we're doing the quiz, I will get back to you afterwards. Hello to Louise, Linda, Andrew and Susie, Dom, all joining us tonight. Julie's on board as well. Welcome along. Thank you for joining us. Dom, who is a regular, is trying a new plan tonight. Normally he needs a comfort break at some point during the programme, but he's got a new plan. He's not had a drink, not even a water, since Saturday, so no toilet breaks required. Okay, if you do decide to have a drink and if you haven't had anything since Saturday, please don't make it an alcoholic one as your first one. Sham's in as well. Good evening. Right then, that's enough time for you to get yourself sorted and get yourselves comfy. Let's crack on with tonight's Quigger's Plays Pop. Here we go. Round 1. Straightforward question and answer round, and here's your first question tonight. Who had a UK #1 in 1979 with the song Bright Eyes? It was featured in a film that was also released in the same year, if that helps. So question 1, who had a UK #1 in 1979 with the song Bright Eyes? It was also featured in a film that was released in that same year. Question 2, which band was Wyclef Jean a member of before he launched his solo career? Their songs included Ready or Not or No Woman, No Cry. Question 2, which band was Wyclef Jean in before he launched his own solo career? The songs of that band included Ready or Not and No Woman, No Cry. Question 3, what is the name of the group that featured the brothers Ray and Dave Davis? They had hits with Waterloo Sunset, Days and Lola. Question 3, what's the name of the group that featured the brothers Ray and Dave Davis? Their hits included Waterloo Sunset, Days and Lola. Question 4, in which country were Neil and Tim Finn from the band Crowded House born? Question 4, in which country were Neil and Tim Finn from the band Crowded House born? And your final question in our first round tonight, which girl band had a #1 song with Black Magic in 2015. So question 5, round 1. Which girl band had a #1 song with Black Magic in 2015? We are off and running. There are your first 5 questions. What I tend to do is give you just a few moments at the end of every round just to get your breath back, maybe take a sip of whatever beverage you chose to accompany me and the quiz tonight, and then I'll go for the answers in just a short period of time. How have you all been? Hope you've been all right this week. I guess nobody's been up to too much because it's difficult to do that. A few birthdays actually this week, all online stuff. I've had to wish a lot of people online birthdays, so there have been lots of Zoom calls and various catch-ups that way. I'm quite comfy and quite happy with the old video links actually, which does mean I can be more available to more parties. I reckon at the moment, half an hour segments, I reckon I could probably do 20 odd parties an evening, to be fair, for a brief hello. Right, that's enough time for you to work out any answers you were struggling with. Here's the answers to round 1. Question 1. Who had a #1 in 1979 with the song Bright Eyes? It was featured in a film that was also released in the same year. Answer is Art Garfunkel, or Arthur Garfunkel, to give him his full name. You can see why he shortened it to Art. The film was Watership Down, which, by the way, I've never seen, as I've got a feeling it's going to be too sad, so I've been avoiding it all these years. Question 2. Which band was Wyclef Jean a member of before he launched his own solo career? Songs from that band included Ready or Not and No Woman, No Cry. That would be the Fugees. I was once, many years ago, in the Met Bar one night when he turned up and offered to buy a round of drinks for everyone in the entire place with his record company's credit card, until they quickly jumped in and stopped him. So I never got my drink from Wyclef Jean. In fact, my boxer friend who I was with at the time was not impressed, and it looked like at one point he was going to demand his drink, but we didn't get it. Question 3. What's the name of the group that featured the brothers Ray and Dave Davis? They had hits with Waterloo Sunset, Days and Lola. They were the Kinks. Great band, I think, made some great songs. I saw the musical based on the band's story, and it's fair to say the brothers had a bit of a rocky relationship. On to question 4. In which country were Neil and Tim Finn from the band Crowded House born? They were born in New Zealand. If you want the exact town, and I'm going to pronounce it terribly, Te Amoatu. Actually, that was probably absolutely 100%, but let's just say New Zealand as the correct answer. And finally, question 5. Which girl band had a #1 song with Black Magic in 2015? They were Little Mix, and I actually once featured live on TV dancing to that song while in the audience of Ant and Dec's Saturday Night Takeaway. They performed in the end of the show, and you do see me on screen dancing terribly to that song. That's round 1 then. How did you get on? Is it a full house so far? There is a bit of debate going about the film I mentioned in question 1, Watership Down, which I haven't seen because I've kind of seen clips of it. I've seen the video to Bright Eyes, and that was bad enough. Yeah, definitely going to make me cry. Not a kid's film. Oh, that's a shame. I'm a kid. Yeah, I guess it's got quite an apt and political message in it for what I know about it. Don't do it. I sob for days. Yeah. See, I'm not going to do it. I cry quite easily at films. I'll let you into a little secret. So I can't risk it unless I'm in a darkened room all by myself. On to round 2 then, which is the first of our 2 lyrics rounds. I'll read you the opening lyric to a song. I need you to tell me the name of the song, and in this round, round 2, the original artist or band that released it. Sometimes I read it more or less exactly like it sounds in the song. Other times I read it completely differently. That kind of adds to the confusion and the skill in getting it right. Here we go then, round 2, the lyrics round. Question 1. Oh, life is bigger, it's bigger than you, and you are not me. The lengths that I will go to, the distance in your eyes, oh no, I've said too much. Give you that again. Question 1 in round 2, our lyrics round. What's the song? Who's it by? Oh, life is bigger, it's bigger than you, and you are not me. The lengths that I will go to, the distance in your eyes, oh no, I've said too much. It's your first lyric. Just tell me the name of the song and who did the original, please. On to lyric 2. Help me escape this feeling of insecurity. Aha. I need you so much, but I don't think you really need me. Aha. But if we all stand up in the name of love and state the case of what we're dreaming of. Beautifully read, if I do say so myself. Do you know that song, and do you know who did it first? I'll give it to you one more time. It's question 2 in this round. Help me escape this feeling of insecurity. Aha. I need you so much, but I don't think you really need me. Aha. But if we all stand up in the name of love and state the case of what we're dreaming of. Who did that? What is it called? On to lyric 3 then. Who's this and what's the name of the song? Oh, we were born within 1 hour of each other. Our mother said we could be sister and brother. Your name is Deborah. Deborah, it never suited ya. Give you that again. Do you recognise the song? Tell me the name of the song and who's it by. Oh, we were born within 1 hour of each other. Our mother said we could be sister and brother. Your name is Deborah. Deborah, it never suited ya. On to question 4 then. Lyric 4. Do you recognise this song? And can you tell me who is it by? When the world leaves you feeling blue, you can count on me. I will be there for you. When it seems all your hopes and dreams are a million miles away, I will reassure you. Once more for that one then. Question 4. When the world leaves you feeling blue, you can count on me. I will be there for you. When it all seems all your hopes and dreams are a million miles away, I will reassure you. And lastly, in this round, here's your last lyric. Always the opening lines to a song. What's the song? Who's it by? Baby, look at me and tell me what you see. You ain't seen the best of me yet. Give me time, I'll make you forget the rest. One more on that one then. What's the song? Who's it by? Baby, look at me and tell me what you see. You ain't seen the best of me yet. Give me time, I'll make you forget the rest. As ever, just give you a few moments at the end of that round to try and work out any you may be struggling with. Maybe there's one that you keep going over those lines in your head and you're just trying to get yourself to the chorus to get the name of the song. So I'll give you a few moments. Well done to Eleanor. Eleanor managed to get one of the songs in the first round. I reckon it was the Little Mix one. I'm going to guess you managed to get that one. But well done, Eleanor. Well done. As you can see, the normal team are behind me tonight. As ever, everything's been overseen by my adjudicator, the Mallet, who, to be fair, is always happy. Never not seen him without a smile on his face, which, you know, I think is quite impressive, especially in the times we are experiencing at the moment, which are hopefully very much once-in-a-lifetime situations. I hope 2 or 3 years down the line, we'll look back at this and you'll maybe remember these nights and these pop quizzes and think, what the hell was he wearing? And why did he have his haircut like that? Haircut's no choice. Clothes, yeah, model zone. Right then, that's enough time. Let's go through the answers to round 2, the lyrics round. I want the song and the original artist or band who released it. Here's the first one. Oh, life is bigger. It's bigger than you, and you are not me. The lengths that I will go to, the distance in your eyes. Oh no, I've said too much. It is Losing My Religion by REM. Question 2, or lyric 2, what was this one? Who did it? Help me escape this feeling of insecurity. Aha. I need you so much, but I don't think you really need me. Aha. But if we all stand up in the name of love and state the case of what we're dreaming of. It's Relight My Fire, Take That featuring Lulu. But I'll accept just Take That, but Relight My Fire, Take That Lulu. On to question 3. Here's the lyric. What's the song? Oh, we were born within 1 hour of each other. Our mother said we could be sister and brother. Your name is Deborah. Deborah, It Never Suited Ya. That song, Disco 2000, and by Pulp. Pulp and Disco 2000. On to question 4. When the world leaves you feeling blue, you can count on me. I will be there for you. When it seems all your hopes and dreams are a million miles away, I will reassure you. It's Reach and S Club 7. Definitely dance to that at a wedding disco or several wedding discos over the years with my hands flying in the air, that's for sure. And lastly in this round, Baby, Look at Me, tell me what you see. You ain't seen the best of me yet. Give me time, I'll make you forget the rest. It's Fame and Irene Cara. That's the end of round 2. Yeah, Dom's made a good point actually. People do tend to forget, but the history will always be there to remember. Yeah, it is a very historic time we are living through, a terrible time, a difficult time, but we will overcome, we will get through it, and we will remember it correctly, I think, hopefully, as time passes by. But I said this to somebody earlier in the week, after the terrible Spanish flu, the sort of 1918 area, the years from about 3-4 years after that were absolutely crazy, the Roaring Twenties of course, and I think, you know, 2 years time we could be experiencing those for ourselves. Yeah, I love a bit of S Club 7 as well, Dom. Who doesn't love a bit of S Club 7? Can't go wrong. They've got a song for every mood. Actually, they've got some quite good love songs and some very nice upbeat stuff. There you go. I said it. I'm an S Club 7 fan. Right, before I admit anything else more embarrassing, let's move on to round 3, which is our connections round. It will all make sense as we go along. A round new and special to Series 3, which have made it completely different. Game changer, in fact, in the Quiggers Plays Pop era. Right, round 3, connections. Question 1. Which colour is the link between songs by Billy Ocean, UB40, Sugar Babes and Nena? Which colour is the link between songs by Billy Ocean, UB40, Sugar Babes and Nena? Question 2. What is the name of the place where they offer performance-based education that Adele, Amy Winehouse, Jessie J and Leona Lewis all attended as well? Give you that again. What is the name of the place where they offer performance-based education that Adele, Amy Winehouse, Jessie J and Leona Lewis all attended? That's question 2 in our connections round 3. Question 3. What's the connection between Stereophonics, Cardigans, Cerys Matthews and Simply Red? What's the connection between Stereophonics, Cardigans, Cerys Matthews and Simply Red? Question 4. Through their songs, which city do Paloma Faith, Alicia Keys and Frank Sinatra all have in common? Question 4. Through their songs, which city do Paloma Faith, Alicia Keys and Frank Sinatra all have in common? And lastly, in this round, what event is the link between Status Quo, Queen, Spandau Ballet, Elton John, U2 and Bryan Adams? Give you that final question one more time. What event is the link between Status Quo, Queen, Spandau Ballet, Elton John, U2 and Bryan Adams? Just give you a few moments to have a quick think about those questions and I will reveal all of the answers to our connections round 3. As I've asked, just give you a few moments in between each of our rounds. If you are joining us for the first time tonight, by the way, thank you. If you've been here since the start, well, thank you very much. I do appreciate you spending time with me on a Tuesday, having a bit of fun, giving me a chance to ask some questions and share my love of music and pop knowledge with you all. Although I know a lot of you are very, very knowledgeable and very, very good yourselves. Right then, round 3, connections. Here's the answers. Which colour is the link between songs by Billy Ocean, UB40, Sugar Babes and Nena? That colour is red. Red the answer. Red Light Spells Danger by Billy Ocean, Red Red Wine, UB40, Red Dress, Sugar Babes, and 99 Red Balloons from Nana. Question 2. What is the name of the place where they offer performance-based education that Adele, Amy Winehouse, Jessie J and Leona Lewis all attended? That was the Brit School. You have to pass an audition and an interview to get specially selected. It's very hard to get into. It all sounds very glamorous, but it is actually based in Croydon. Question 3. What is the connection between Stereophonics, Cardigans, Keris Matthews and Simply Red? They all appeared with Tom Jones on songs from his Reload album that was released in 1999. It was an album of covers and it did have some odd combinations doing some of the songs. For example, him and Natalie Imbruglia did a version of Never Tear Us Apart on it. Question 4. Through their songs, which city do Paloma Faith, Alicia Keys and Frank Sinatra have in common? It's New York. Paloma had a song called New York, Alicia had a hit with Empire State of Mind about New York, and Frank Sinatra did a version of New York, New York that we've all high-kicked to at a party at some point, surely. And finally, question 5. What event is the link between Status Quo, Queen, Spandau Ballet, Elton John, U2 and Bryan Adams? That would be Live Aid. They all played in London at Wembley Stadium on July the 13th, 1985 at Live Aid. That means we're now halfway through tonight's Quigger's Plays Pop. 3 more rounds to go. Audio round on the way, another lyrics round, and then a straightforward questions and answers round. Dom's been on. Status Quo played Warm Up for Queen. Yeah, they did play Warm Up for Queen in 86 shows. Yeah, the band, yeah, In Excess were also on that lineup as well. Yeah, when they were trying to start out. That's not a bad support gig to get, that, is it really? In Excess supporting Queen with the Quo at Wembley. All very good. Our audio round on the way now then tonight, and well, it's the Chinese New Year later this month and they've got a selection of animals that represent the different years, although they do somehow include a dragon, which I think is a bit questionable. However, I was actually born in the year of the dragon, so my Chinese New Year sign is the year of the dragon. Rah. Probably could tell that. Anyway, this is basically a long-winded way of saying the theme for tonight's audio round is animals. All the songs have an animal in their title. I don't need the name of the song as ever, just who is doing it. So 5 in total, all got animals in their titles. I just need to know who is performing each of these, please. Here's song 1 tonight. So I don't need the name of the song, just need you to tell me the band or artist that is performing that song, doing the version I've just played you there. Here we go then. Here is song 2. Who's This? I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. In the desert, you can't remember your name. Song 2, did you recognise who that was? On to song 3 tonight, another animal in its title. Don't need the name of the song, but who did this one, please? That's song 3 tonight. Who was that? Song 4 in the audio round, all about animals this week. Can you name the band or artist giving us this? And finally, song number 5 with an animal in the title. Don't need the name of the song, but who, please, is this? So there are tonight's 5 audio clips in the audio round. I'll give you a few moments to think about them. What I also do in this round, I will play the clip again before I reveal the answer, so you will get one more chance to hear it before I tell you what it is. Dom definitely likes and recognises one of the songs. I'm pretty sure of that from his tune message with 17 U's, 5 N's and 35 E's. So that is a big tune. Here we go then, the answers audio round 4. What I'll do, I'll play them for you again through, then give you the answer. So if you're quick, you've still got time to get the answer. Because it's the Chinese New Year later this month, they're all animals this week, the songs. They've all got an animal in the title. Don't need the name of the song, but who is doing each of them. Here's the first one. The song, the Love Cats, and the band The Cure. The Cure, the answer to question 1. Song 2. Who's this?
I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. In the desert, you can't remember your name.
The song, A Horse with No Name, and the band America. This is song 3 then. Again, it's got an animal in it, but who is doing it?
So sweet.
The song Pretty Flamingo, and the answer to the question, Manfred Mann. Manfred Mann. Next up then, I'll play you song number 4. Who did this one? It may have featured in a film that you may or may not have seen. I've not seen it, but I'm aware of it. That was Eye of the Tiger, and the answer to the question, Survivor. That was Survivor and Eye of the Tiger. And lastly, our last song with an animal in its title. But did you know which band or artist gave us this? The song, Size of a Cow, that was The Wonder Stuff. The Wonder Stuff. So that's tonight's audio round. Well done if you got those right. I agree with Dom actually. There were some bangers in there. That's what the kids say. There was a good songs in there, I think. And yeah, I like all of them songs, to be fair. Great songs. And yeah, the Eye of the Tiger, Survivor, great workout song. Great workout song, especially if you've got to run up some steps. Perfect for running up steps, definitely. Dom liked that round, which means he enjoyed the music. I suspect, there we go, as I was about to say, I suspect it means he got 5 out of 5, which he did. If you joined in later on in the quiz, by the way, you can drop me a message on Messenger either during it or after it. I will, if I can, respond to you during, if I see the message. If not, I will get back to you at the end of the quiz and just say hi and have a chat. Obviously, all answers on the quiz are final, and even if they're wrong, they're actually what I say and what I have as the answer. Although I don't want to tempt fate, but they're normally pretty accurate, I would say. Hopefully. That was audio round then, my favourite round of the week, if I'm perfectly honest. On to round 5, which is another lyrics round, the second of our 2 lyrics round. I'm after the song and the artist or band who, in my opinion, have released the best version of it. I say that every week, but basically, if you get the song and can tell me someone who's released it, then you get the points as far as I'm concerned. We're not, we're very, very fair here. We're just here for a bit of fun. So round 5, the lyrics round, our penultimate round. Haven't said that for a few weeks, and I like that because it's the biggest word I know. On name of the song then, and who you think did the best version of it. Here we go. Lyric 1. Children behave, that's what they say when we're together. And watch how you play, they don't understand. And so we're running just as fast as we can, holding onto one another's hands. Give you that once more. Always the opening lines to the song as well. Lyric 1. Children behave, that's what they say when we're together. And watch how you play, they don't understand. And so we're running just as fast as we can, holding onto one another's hands. Name of the song and who you think did the best version of it. Here's lyric 2. Who do you reckon this might be, and what's the name of the song? Try to see it my way. Do I have to keep on talking till I can't go on? Why you see it your way? Run the risk of knowing that our love may soon be gone? And again for you, question 2. Try to see it my way. Do I have to keep on talking till I can't go on? Why you see it your way? Run the risk of knowing that our love may soon be gone. What's the song? Who did the best or most well-known version, or any version? On to question lyric 3 in this round then. Here's the lyric. What's the song? Who's the best known version by? Sitting here eating my heart out waiting for some lover to call. Dialed about 1,000 numbers lately, almost rang the phone off the wall. And again for lyric 3 then, do you know what this song is and who's it by? Sitting here eating my heart out waiting for some lover to call. Dialed about 1,000 numbers lately, almost rang the phone off the wall. And lyric 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody in the car, so come on, let's ride to the liquor store around the corner. The boys say they want some gin and juice, but I really don't want a beer bust like I had last week. I'll give it another go. This is lyric number 4. Did you recognise the song and who you think the best version may have been by? Here it is again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody in the car, so come on, let's ride to the liquor store around the corner. The boys say they want some gin and juice, but I really don't want a beer bust like I had last week. And finally, question 5 in this round. Here's the lyric. Tell me the name of the song and who you think might be doing it. You say we've got nothing in common, no common ground to start with, and we're falling apart. You say the world has come between us, our lives have come between us. Do you recognise that song? Who is it by? Give it to you one more time. You'll say we've got nothing in common, no common ground to start from, and we're falling apart. You'll say the world has come between us, our lives have come between us. Just give you a few moments then to briefly have a think about those lyrics. Try and get to any choruses you need to. Try and work out which one of those you'll be singing in the shower tomorrow morning. Dom's been back on. You know what? When I shut my eyes, I swear it's like listening to the original. Do you know what? You're right, to be fair. And what I might do at the end of this lockdown is, you know how William Shatner released an album of basically him talking the lyrics to songs and singing bits of them? I think what I'm going to do is at the end of this lockdown, from all the lyrics I've read, I'm going to pick the 12 best lyrics that I think I've read and release a spoken word album like William Shatner. And so, sell it for charity, obviously, because people might buy it out of pity that way and they wouldn't want to buy it any other way. Here we go then. Here are the answers to round 5, our second lyrics round. Question 1, lyric 1 was this. Children behave. That's what they say when we're together, and watch how you play, they don't understand. And so we're running just as fast as we can, holding onto one another's hands. It is I Think We're Alone Now. I was going for the Tiffany version, but you know, the original version from Tommy James and the Shondells from 1967, also acceptable. I Think We're Alone Now is the song. Tiffany and either Tommy James and the Shondells then. Lyric 2, here it is. Who did you reckon it was? Did you recognise the song? Try to see it my way. Do I have to keep on talking till I can't go on? While you see it your way, run the risk of knowing that our love may soon be gone. Hopefully you're singing the chorus now. It's We Can Work It Out, the Beatles. Lyric 3, here it is. Did you get this song and the artist from these words? Sitting here eating my heart out waiting for some lover to call. Dialed about 1,000 numbers lately, almost rang the phone off the wall. Hot Stuff, Donna Summer, your answer there. Lyric 4, you get quite a lot of lyric for your money on this one, but let's give it another go. Did you recognise this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody in the car, so come on, let's ride to the liquor store around the corner. The boys say they want some gin and juice, but I really don't want a beer bust like I had last week. It is Mambo number 5. I'm going for Lou Bega's version, but why not? If you want to have Bob the Builders, you can. But Mambo number 5, the song, Lou Bega. And finally, in tonight's second lyric round, question 5. You'll say we've got nothing in common, no common ground to start from, and we're falling apart. You'll say the world has come between us, our lives have come between us. It's breakfast at Tiffany's, deep blue something, the arts are there. Just one more round to go. We're nearly there. Thanks for bearing with us tonight. You're doing great. Do appreciate you being here, taking part, hopefully having a bit of a laugh as well. Bit of fun along the way. And you never know, maybe learning the odd pop fact, the odd half interesting story from my previous life. When I could go out and go to bars and party, go and see shows, hang out in radio studios, stuff like that, you know, stuff that I haven't done for, well, pretty much a year now. Anyway, round 6, final round tonight. Here we go. Question 1. Which member of the Go-Go's had solo UK top 20 hits with the songs Circle in the Sand, Leave a Light On, and Big Scary Animal? Question 1 in our final round. Which member of the Go-Go's had solo UK top 20 hits with the songs Circle in the Sand, Leave a Light On, and Big Scary Animal? Question 2. Diana Ross's Chain Reaction reached number 1 in the UK in 1986. It was written by a family band, one of whom also supplied the backing vocals on the single. Who are that band that wrote it? Question 2. Diana Ross's Chain Reaction reached number 1 in the UK in 1986. It was written by a family band, one of whom also supplied the backing vocals on the single. Who are they? And question 3. What is the name of the English singer who let Eminem use a sample of one of her original songs that she later released herself for his hit Stan? Question 3. What's the name of the English singer who let Eminem use a sample of one of her original songs that she later released herself for his hit Stan? Question 4. Christina Aguilera, Lil Kim, Maya and Pink all performed which song from the Moulin Rouge soundtrack? It was a cover of a hit in the 70s by LaBelle. Question 4. Christina Aguilera, Lil Kim, Maya and Pink all performed which song from the Moulin Rouge soundtrack? It was a cover of a hit by LaBelle from the 70s. And finally, in tonight's Quigger's Place Pop, question 5 in round 6. Who was number 1 on this very day in 2002 with his song Hero? Question 5. Who was number 1 on this very day in 2002 with his song Hero? Just give you a few brief moments before I go for the answers of our final round. Yeah, we will do it again soon. I know we will get back out. We'll be able to have a drink in a bar. And as I said, I think I might, you know, at some point I might hire somewhere, community centre, somewhere, a pub or something, and do a pop quiz live in flesh, and we'll do it together in the same room. That'll be quite good fun, I think. Maybe we'll do that when we're allowed. We'll have some fun. That could be good. I've got plenty of questions, as you can probably tell. Could be a memory test for you. Okay, right, let's get the answers done to round 6, our final round. Question 1. Which member of the Go-Go's had solo UK top 20 hits with the songs Circle in the Sand, Leave a Light On and Big Scary Animal? That was Belinda Carlisle. And question 2. Diana Ross's Chain Reaction reached number 1 in the UK in 1986. It was written by a family band, one of whom also supplied the backing vocals on the single. Who are they? They are the Bee Gees. The Bee Gees wrote it, Barry, Morris and Robin Gibb, and Barry was the one who appeared on the song singing backing vocals. Question 3. What is the name of the English singer who let Eminem use a sample of one of her original songs that she later released herself for his hit Stan? That was Dido. The song was of course called Thank You. Stan was a number 1 for Eminem, and Thank You on its own only ever got to number 3. Question 4. Christina Aguilera, Lil Kim, Maya and Pink all performed which song from the Moulin Rouge soundtrack? It was a cover of a hit by LaBelle from the 70s. That was Lady Marmalade, or Lady Marmalade. And lastly, the final question on tonight's quiz, always an emotional moment for me, but here it is. Who was number one on this very day in 2002 with his song Hero? That was, and stand by for this pronunciation, Enrique Iglesias. Thank you very much. Enrique Iglesias. Close enough. Well done. If you got all of tonight's answers right, that would be very impressive. You could have had a total of 30 points if you got all of them right. Thank you for playing along. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you had a good time and had a bit of fun, bit of a laugh, bit of a giggle on a Tuesday night. Lovely to have your company. Thank you for watching and playing along. You can catch up on any old pop quizzes you've missed from the start of time, well, certainly from April last year, on my Facebook page. If you miss one and want to catch up or want to spend your afternoon looking at me and shouting some answers to questions for me, you can do that. But that really is it for tonight. Hope you enjoyed it as ever. Stay safe, everybody. And until next time, thank you all and good night.
Quigger. Quigger.